TY is here, and I'm here to introduce you guys again for episode 2 for Words of a Fan. So, I introduce you, Words from a Fan, affectionately known as WFAF Radio. Got an album you don't like? Got an artist you feel like has been giving you mid, as the young kids call it? Do you stand someone? Well, we do TY is here. On this platform, and I'm here to introduce you guys again for episode music, the world, and each other, but mainly music. Words from a Fan is a place, and I'm here to introduce you guys again for all music, as well as top news of the week, and discuss freely. Someone will stand on a ledge, someone will die on a hill, and someone will put their foot in their mouth. And with luck, all three of those will go to the same person. Words from a Fan is only on Launch Global, Wednesdays, 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. This will also, when launch memberships go live, this will be on the Tunnel. And yeah, we're just great to have you here. So Blake, can you start us off with just a little bit of what our topics are going to be? And then you guys just
Before we get into topics, I always want to do a music roundup because, I made this platform to give light to people that, don't necessarily have enough of it. So, Celie, if you got anybody you've been listening to, whether they lit or not lit, you feel free to, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, that
and
last podcast from the freshman couple, Jack Harlow. So y'all didn't tell me. Y'all didn't tell me what's popping. Crazy like that.
What's popping is fire, right?
I had the Pandora, picking for me, picking the vibe. I'm driving. What's popping? Brand new whip. I go to Bob. What the fuck is this shit? Jack Harlow. Yeah, ain't no. But I ain't no this. So I've been spinning that. And then Uncle Murder had some joint with some real boy.
Uncle Murder got a What's Poppin' verse?
No. It's another song. One of them young Brooklyn niggas. I don't remember his name. I'll tell you name.
I'm a fan of Uncle Murder. I'm gonna do my research on that. Where I'm definitely gonna do some research on that.
Murder. SOSV. I don't even know how you say this shit.
Sosa. People, because people get fancy, put the V in place of the A, shit like that. That's Sosa.
Oh yeah, so him and Uncle Murder guy, some shit go we spinning. That shit's going crazy. Yo. And it's Nas joint. I listened to the Nas joint. I listened to a Nas joint in Man Moon.
The Nas album was really good. It had to grow on me. But that's a really good album to me. I ain't like it like my first listen. I ain't like it my first listen.
Really good.
I'm just sharing around the pods. We could get some more views or whatever.
That shit strikes, man. I don't know what you heard.
The joint with Foxy, I wasn't feeling Foxy verse. Like they could have kept that, but the most of the album, I was like the content was relatable for the first time. I think since Illmatic for me was Nas content relatable.
The Firm joint.
The joint that had Foxy on it. They could have kept Foxy. Yeah. I'm not familiar with the Firm to be able to sit here and say I know who's who. No, that's like super before my time type shit. I gotta do homework on them. But they could have kept Foxy.
The second nigga that rapped on it was Flies Calls in the Curve. I can't remember the verse. Oh, he one of my favorite rappers. I probably got him third behind Jay-Z and Joe Budden. Jay-Z was fire. Nas was trash, as he always will be. So I talked to my boxing trainer. He's my logic explainer. I almost cut it off.
Yo, people been killing him for that. I don't know why they've been killing him, but he been getting smoked for that shit. That's hilarious. With that being said, since we're on the subject of writing now, because that was a terrible line. I'm sorry, it was. Travis Scott and Saha. People don't know shit. And it's sad, like, because, like, how do y'all think writing works? Like, how did, like, are y'all, like, did y'all expect, like, that Travis was, like, writing majority of his own? Like, has he ever given y'all a reason to think he was
I mean,
this?
I don't even understand what Travis be saying for people to be like, why do you care? I don't listen much to Travis Scott, so I'm not sure if he's known for lyrical content. What exactly was Saha writing? Like noises and shit.
You know what I think? You know what I think is the more the reason this is so outrageous to people is less about the fact that Travis ain't writing his own shit, but people don't give Saha enough credit. Like, people sleep on Saha in very disgusting and egregious ways. They don't like niggas act like Saha like Huff or something like that. Like, he's not signed to Kanye because niggas don't listen. So
I think people more hear ghostwriting and think they should like go to trip.
How did they find out that he wasn't writing his own music? Like, because apparently,
somebody on Twitter decided to read writing credits and saw Saha the Prince name on the Sicko Mode shit.
This is public information that
this was public information that niggas just didn't know. And then a reference track leaked with him doing the middle piece for the because you know how Sicko Mode has that part that changes and Travis come in, this shit way too formal, y'all know I don't follow suit. Stacey, that whole segment. I
can see Saha right now.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is
that's
it
a bar that's way too formal, you know I don't follow suit. Like when you sing it, I mean, you don't really, but that's a bar. Yeah, I can see Saha.
My thing is, there's nothing wrong with like a lot of singers are sometimes more performers than actual lyricists.
Once you go pop, you have writers.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean that they came up with the whole concept. It could have been all your concept, and they helped you with certain parts just to fit. Like,
it might not have been. You might have been in the green room eating fucking M&Ms and shit while they put the song together. You might have been outside riding around on your bike or some shit. I don't fucking know. Who cares? But I mean, I understand in certain aspects of rap, like niggas who are lauded for their lyrical content, but Travis Scott is a pop rapper. Who give a fuck who wrote I Don't Follow Suit? He's saying.
I don't feel like he's ever been the type of person to brag about his lyricism. Like, I don't think that was ever Travis.
He's never been the kind of person to have his lyricism. I've been listening to Travis since Owl Pharaoh. He's never been like the lyrical miracle, spiritual, individual, criminal ass. He's never been that guy. So like, why are we shocked that he has writers?
Oh, I think people just hear Ghostwriter and think they should be shocked because that's an odd ass grievance.
Do you think it's like the younger generation that's more feeling the way about it than like really?
It's definitely the younger generation that feel away. And the reason I can say it's the younger generation that feel away is because two things. These the same people that when Drake had 81 writers on Views, niggas ain't understand it. When Views was also a sample-heavy album. And even more importantly than that, the second thing, like I said, niggas don't listen to Saha. If you never heard Black History Project, the mixtape or the album, if you never heard his verse on, if you don't pay attention to his verse on So Appalled, like come on. I met this girl on Valentine's Day, fucked her in May. She found out about April, so she chose to March. Damn, another broken heart. I keep women by the tools like Noah's Ark. He's been nice and no one cares because he doesn't rap about the
champion a month scheme. She chose to March. Hey, shut.
You don't like that? I like that. That's groovy.
You missing the point. Look, that's what I mean.
And she said,
exact reaction
like
is what I mean when I say like, don't care about Saha.
She chose to march.
That exact reaction is what I mean. That exact reaction is what I mean when I say niggas don't care about Saha. Niggas don't care about Saha.
You write shit like that. You write trash like that.
Oh, really?
You make it trash like that.
That's right.
Yeah, you gotta understand writing. People gotta understand what writing is, man. If you sample the song, like if Sealy make a record and I sample it, Sealy get writing credits on my song.
Oh, yeah, I get it. I get it. So
Yeah, you
If
do.
I
Right.
if I got a hook and Celie say, yo, you should add this line, or even better, I got the hook and he say, yo, say this line like this, he gets a writing credit. If he actually wrote the song, obvious the fuck he gets a writing credit. Y'all need to learn, like, there's a business behind shit that people don't care about when we have these conversations. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole business behind this shit that people just like ignore.
Just be saying shit.
Because that's not as fun. Boo! I didn't come here for business. Like, that's how the fans are. They don't care.
Yeah. Especially on like Twitter and shit.
Yeah. And on top, Twitter is probably the most toxic social media base.
Yeah, Twitter's so for complaining at this point.
If I'm gonna be honest, Twitter is one of the most toxic social media bases in existence. Like, it's bad. Like, it's just as good as it is bad, and it's very bad. Like, it's very like.
And
it's
really, I had a Twitter for like a week, and then they banned me or kicked me off. I tried to make another one, and it was like, nah, shit fucked up. I think they banned my IP address. I'm pretty sure if anybody else in here tried to make a Twitter, it's cursed.
Yeah, they banned your IP. Yo, who did you terrorize?
Yeah.
Who did you terrorize? Who?
Ain't do nothing to nobody. I ain't do nothing to nobody.
See, nice when you say you ain't do nothing to nobody, you usually done did something to someone. What did you do?
I don't seek out confrontation.
As a person who has you on social media and you be calling niggas stupid, like, religiously. Yeah. Nah,
you
called Tom from MySpace an idiot, and then the Twitter niggas came looking for you. They knocked on your internet door. they knocked on your internet door.
I want wildin' though. I just let people know that they were stupid, aggressively stupid.
See, it's the aggressively part. You gotta be passive.
But I get in trouble for letting somebody know they're stupid. They don't get in trouble for being stupid. That's me up.
You know what? While we on the subject of you wildin', you have something to walk back. You said you had something you wanted to walk back.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. Get your shit off.
Just slightly rough on Meg. You know what I mean? She probably watched this because she waited until right after. You know what I mean? She could have did it. She could have did it before I looked like an idiot. But it wasn't even that, because I still, like, semantics would make me say she didn't get shot. At that point, it doesn't matter, because you were shooting around the young lady. I said it to a chick and she got mad at me, and I was like, I'm not defending them, but then, I mean, how else would that sound if I start playing semantics and shit? So that's really what I wanted to walk by something. But it's not a thing to say at this point because he could have. So it really don't matter because you shot, and man, you don't know where that bullet gonna go. So even if you didn't shoot her per se in that moment.
Yeah, you were shooting in her direction. You were shooting at her, whether you tried to miss or not.
That was the energy you were living in. Cause it's like my homegirl told me, like, her friend and her friend baby daddy got in a fight, and he like dragged her. He was in the car and he dragged her. Like, he could have killed her. And I mean, even if nothing happened, the fact he did that was the knowledge that it could go wrong. I mean, so it's like the same thing. Like, even though I might not think that you shot at this young lady and she was wounded, and that shouldn't happen. I mean, so that's really more I want to work about, because playing semantics in that situation don't do nothing but spread dissension for no reason. I mean, I don't agree with what he did. You shouldn't have had no gun.
So while we at it, since we talking about Meg, I've been seeing the conversation circle lately. People been calling Meg a snitch.
People are idiots, bro.
People are if she was a snitch, he would have got convicted already. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Well, yeah, he definitely would have got convicted. He wasn't even charged until now she got mad and said something. But even that's not snitching. Deported,
he got deported.
That's a woman identifying her abuser. Like, the people are really attacking a woman for identifying her abuser. This man shot her. This man shot her, and from the reports, they were in a relationship of some sort. and he shot her. So, and she identified her abuser and makes her snitch. Then that means that every domestic violence victim is a snitch at that point. And like, where's the line? Because the rape victim snitches because it's all violence against women. So you can't call no woman a snitch for identifying the man that abused her within the confines of their relationship. That's a slippery slope. People, they really doing that. I know they're doing it because it's Meg and she famous, but that's a nasty energy to live in.
You know what the logic is? Because like I said, when I see the conversations, I always lurk. Once I see, like, I probably got like a gold 2K badge and lurking. So when I see these posts, I start reading the comments. The logic is because she makes songs like "I'm a Savage" and she got songs like saying, I just watched the video. I forgot. I think it was her and Young Nudy. They did a song together, and she said in the song, "Fuck the police, I ain't telling them shit." So when you making lyrics like that and you making songs, "I'm a savage" and all that shit that you be doing, then the logic is, oh, she's a snitch because you rapping this life, and then.
Bruh, if she got an 8-ball in her panties and her man get pulled over, we tell her tuck this. She had the 8-ball in her panties and she hold it down. Then that's why I assume she talking about.
Yeah,
but
that's what she was talking about too. Not if you shoot.
Nah, she was talking on some like
your boyfriend
spin the block. She was talking on some like spin the block. grab the wop, spin the block, let it off. Fuck the police. I ain't saying what happened.
That's what I'm saying. Like so in that logic. So you believe all like the battle rap chicks that they be grabbing the. I mean, so if a battle rap chick gets shot right now, she can't say nothing because she rapped about the Harry. Like, especially if she gets shot by a boyfriend. Like, that's why I said, well, do you stop it? Like, just because she rapped about the, and it's not like she actively sucked out. Like this, it wasn't a criminal. Like
it wasn't a criminal. It wasn't like some criminal shit was happening. They was leaving a party.
Yeah, that she was involved in. She was at a party at the Kardashian house with her man or the man that she's dealing with at that moment, and he shot her. Man, I know he a little guy. I know she riled him. I mean, I've got people saying that, oh, you don't know what she said. Any nigga that say you don't know what she said, call the cops.
Yep, because there's nothing she can say that justifies.
Nothing she can say unless she was actively trying to shoot you. There's no reason that you should have shot at that. Like, you know how crazy you shot at this woman. Like, a lot of people never shot. Like, you shot at this woman. You like, come on, son. That's wild. That's crazy. Wow.
You argue and get shot? What?
And I know Tori 5'2". I know she probably like palmed his head like a bitch. Shut your little ass up. But you gotta just take that. You shot her, son. I know she was wild. She's like 6'5". I know she was wild and he little. She get mad. It's nothing but little jokes. I do the same thing. She don't shoot her. Nigga say, yo, you don't know what she say. He's a nasty nigga, if that's your logic. What could a woman say to you to make you shoot her? I can't think of the words that...
You know what's crazy, too? Motherfuckers tried to throw Chris Brown under the bus.
It's also nasty.
Like, in relation to this, like, oh, y'all real silent about this Tory shit, but when it was Chris Brown, it was a bunch of outrage and
Well, you know what? That's actually valid. Because a lot of niggas, cancel. Well, I don't know if they was canceling niggas back then.
Cancel culture retarded. I just want to throw that out there. Since
Chris couldn't go on tour. Chris couldn't go on tour.
They tried to get Chris out the paint, man.
When he did a tribute for Michael Jackson, and he put his heart. I mean, he was dancing his little shoes off, like he was going off. He was crying and everything because that was his idol. They were booing him while he was doing it. Nah, they try to get Chris Brown out of here. He couldn't go nowhere for some time. Let's talk about Chris Brown since we're here. If that incident didn't happen, where do you think Chris Brown would be right now?
I'll be honest, I don't think he'll be big.
What? he was like a mini Usher of his time. Like at his time, I'm not talking about now, but of his time, his trajectory.
I feel he was cemented because of it. I feel like he would have just been like a puff R&B nigga that would have like Justin Bieber. Like Justin Bieber's pretty big, but he's not a legacy act. Like he's not
Justin Bieber
cemented in a culture.
Justin Bieber did it to himself. Justin Bieber wasn't ready for that kind of fame. He got famous way too young.
Yeah.
Like,
but I'm saying that's where I think Chris Brown would have won. Like he would have made a lot of money, but it would have been a lot of like puff shit, like puffy shit, not like puff that, but like a lot of fluffy shit and that Justin Bieber type shit. I think that shit would Rihanna.
He probably would have been. He would have been in the He would have
shit.
been in the Michael Jackson conversation.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's where you thinking he is because not only can Chris
Before if the Rihanna shit does not happen, nah, Chris is in he's in another tier.
Different
place. He's in another tier.
Yeah, big. Look at the songs he was making before the Rihanna shit. It was all that fluffy shit.
No,
he didn't really start getting.
But he was also a teenager.
Yeah,
the songs before that shit, he was a teenager. Like
that's what I'm saying.
It was like 22, 23 when that shit happened.
But that's what I'm saying. They would have tried to stretch that out as long as possible. Like the labels behind
him. I see what you mean. They would have kept him boy bandy because he's young.
They would have kept him boy bandy for longer than it would have been
necessary.
Because he was already like he started doing stuff with then what's this boy's gosh, the name was here and then it went away. Jesus Christ. But he was starting to work with more rappers. Before that he was starting to work with more rappers and him himself.
He was working with on a Sammy type level. Like remember when Sammy was working with rappers?
Yeah. And niggas don't know Sammy no more. I see where you're going.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They would have kept the thing with the Rihanna thing forced them to push him towards the more sexual bad boy at an earlier point where it worked for him because that's who he was. He was about to start doing all kind of cocaine and shit. That's where he was going. But they would have tried to force the little preppy boy bandy shit. I smile a lot shit for longer than it would have been who he was. And the shit with Rihanna made them turn towards who he was going to become in line with him becoming it. So it worked with him because, I mean, he's cemented in the culture for the bad boy. They needed a bad boy. Like, they didn't need another Sammy or Mario even. He probably would have been Mario. That's probably where he would have ended up.
Nah, but then for him to be Mario fake legendary. Fake. I'm emphasizing fake.
Y'all be letting anybody with a hit song ride that.
He got 3. He got at least 3. Mario got 3. The Let Me Love You joint.
Love You. Let Me Love You the club mix.
Let Me Love You the club mix.
Oh, and since you brought up the cocaine, do we want to talk about the necklace he's made for his new line, Chris Brown, real quick?
That's a necklace for his line. That's a Tough Crowd. That's merch or like that's his personal.
Tough Crowd. I didn't know Tough Crowd was Chris.
I know Black Pyramid was his.
On the picture on the bottom, it says, part of my new collection. So I don't know if he meant like collection he was.
I think that's a personal piece. I think that's a personal piece. I think like my collection, like I got 5 chains. That's my collection.
He tagged Tough Crowd on the, and I think it says
the blade itself says Tough Crowd on the bridge.
That's all, yeah.
So it might be.
What is Tough Crowd? Clothing line, right? I've never seen
There's
Tough
definitely
Crowd.
a clothing line. It might be his. It might be for his line. It might be for his house. If it's for his house, yo, Chris.
Yeah. Chris. Boy, sir.
Who's the target demographic for that chain? Who's that for? Like, no one black is buying that.
Weekend might cop that.
Weekend definitely. Weekend gave him the inspo. Weekend and Nav. Weekend and Nav gave him the inspo. Ain't no damn cop. Nigga say, yo, Chris, you should make a iced out razor blade. But don't ice the razor blade, just the edge of it, so it look like Coke. And he said, you know what? I'm going to go get one personal. And then
Chris was cutting up something pure. He was like, yeah. Matter of fact.
He might use that chain to cut up pure.
I would.
I mean, it was great
on the diamond.
Though. Like the chain itself looked really nice. I mean, like actually looking at the chain without what it meant. Actually,
yeah. I mean, but then the popular theory is that Chris is doing coke now anyway. So
popular theory?
That's what niggas is saying because he keep popping up with the snow cone here.
He's done coke on camera a couple times. He's been doing coke almost like routinely. Like, you don't need this to rumor. Chris Brown do coke in front of you.
I'm not gonna hold you. Anyone with half a brain in their head should have predicted some type of drug was in Chris' body when he started throwing bottles at Drake in the club.
No, the only thing in Chris' body is
cocaine. I've seen cocaine rage.
Like, you don't throw bottle. First of all, if you throw it, you're throwing full bottles of vodka, and they were Ciroc bottles. Y'all have lifted Ciroc bottles. Y'all know how heavy that is. And he's throwing them across a nightclub. You know how strong you gotta be to throw a full bottle of Ciroc over mad people in a nightclub and hit who you wanted to hit with it across VIPs? Especially Drake. Think about your target and then
think about launching a bottle at Drake is wild. So.
That's ridiculous.
Yo, is that Drake?
No, wait. No. He tapped the security guard.
Seeing Drake going crazy.
Yo, I think that's Champagne Poppy. Yo, Willis.
Yo, Wallet in the club with a nigga that's gonna post afterwards under the moniker Champagne Poppy is nasty. I'm not
you threw champagne at Champagne Poppy. You threw Moet, you threw Ciroc, you threw Veuve Clicquot, you threw Riesling, nigga, you was throwing everything. You threw Grey Goose, you was throwing a bunch of shit. You might have been the bartender.
Well, can I say something though? We're getting on Chris, we're just having fun.
We definitely getting off topic. Hold on. So while we're off topic, before we go back into docket, avocado, URL, caffeine. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what y'all thought was gonna happen.
I don't know why they care.
Well, first explain what's happening. Not everybody knows what you're talking about.
All right. So, for those who don't know, URL, in collaboration with Drake, they partnered with Caffeine, maybe I want to say October, to bring battle rap to people on like a free scale, like live streaming events for free type shit. And when Caffeine and them started the Genesis event, they worked with Avocado, who was the filmer for URL for quite some time after the Twiz shit. And
like videographer or
videographer / stream. He ran the streams.
Oh, you said filmer?
Pay-per-views. No, it'd be videographer.
Filmer.
I definitely said filmer. I drew a blank. Pardon me. I'm sorry. Pardon me. It's definitely videographer. But yeah,
camera.
Nigga said camera. That's not. That shit sound like Scooby-Doo. Yeah. Caffeine took over after the Genesis event. They pretty much slowly but surely cut Avocado out of any type of video production efforts and teams. And now people are in an uproar and there's a whole bunch of bring back Avocado. And I understand because the streams be ass. Caffeine still ain't figure out all the, you know what I'm saying, the finesse that battle rap requires to be filmed the way that it gets filmed that makes it look epic. Like the reason y'all wanted to partner with them is because of the way Avo had them looking, but y'all don't understand the shit behind that. The way Avo and Twiz, like as far as like camera angles and knowing how to use
That's what I'm saying. The reason they wanted to partner with URL is because URL is the face of battle rap and they needed a hook for their new act. Plain and simple, man, to do with how Avocado points the cameras. Like, they don't even got nothing to do with how Twiz pointing. They probably not even saw. Well, I'm sure they saw some, but it wasn't like, the cinematography on this one, the way he captured Keisha telling Verb suck his dick. Like, come on. they worked with the biggest company in battle rap. Drake told them battle rap could be a hook for their app, and they worked with the biggest company in battle rap. Man, it's probably cheaper to go with their production company at the end of the day. And
it's definitely cheaper to keep it in-house.
If people pretending I'm sure Avocado saw the opportunity for a bag. But I don't know, clearly. But he probably saw the opportunity for a bag and tried to hit him up. And it was like, they probably paid him for the Genesis
according to what he said, they had him as a consultant. According to what he said, they had him as a consultant. They had him as, he was one of the lead videographers, one of the lead cameramen for the Genesis event, like I said. They had him as a consultant for the shit after. Funny. They had him for the shit after that as a consultant, and then they just stopped calling him. Period. Because he's freelance. Yeah, he's a freelance consultant at that. So he worked. He set his price.
I don't got to consult you the second time. You just told me everything. What do you think I was gonna keep consulting you? The fuck am I consulting you for? So I can learn. All right, you told me I pointed this way. Got you. All right, bro, go home. I'm not gonna keep consulting.
Got you. All right, you can go now.
Yeah, bro, appreciate it. We've consulted. Consulting is in a long term. Like, you consult to learn, and then once you learn, you stop consulting. Then fucking keep coming back and talking to you, bro.
Yeah, consultant is a job. So like,
why do people care?
It's a bag. So that's another thing. Let's say if you have a really good consultant, right? They could consult you for different phases that your business is in. So the price obviously goes up if you use my advice and it worked, right? And now you're in a bigger part of this. Like, now it's an even bigger role. There's more moving parts. You need more consulting, and you want it from me. My price is going to go up.
Yeah. So he should stay in the cut.
If you don't want to pay, good luck. Figure it out yourself.
Listen, he should have stayed in the cut, and all the events that he missed, put a little price on those, and when they come back to him, get your bag for all of those. Because they probably would have came back to him if they did like a big event. Like I said, they put Summer Madness on there or some shit, right? They might have doubled back to him like, all right, so how we do this one, you know what I mean? It's bigger, it's in a different venue, or when people come back, like when you can start having a crowd again, they might have consulted them now how do we include the crowd shots? I mean, and each time you charge them, you might charge them a little more, son, or y'all work out whatever. But now you fucked up your shit by whining, and you got other work. And it's not even him, because I understand him using idiots to advocate for him to get the job. I don't understand why people care. Nobody cared. They didn't care, and they didn't care when Twiz lost his job to Avocado. And nobody really said nothing. Twiz just disappeared. Y'all didn't care when a black man lost his job.
Twiz actually said something on Twitter apparently after the Avocado blog dropped, saying, be careful with that family shit. That the people that use that family shit will try to play you. It'd be the same people that call you family that try to play you.
Because, I mean, like, Twiz was then out of nowhere, it was Avocado there. And now people acting like you care. Why do you care? Like, if you lost your job, Avocado's not going to make a post like, yo, some niggas hired my man's back. But y'all in here, he got other work. You can't force it. And then they like, yo, we should boycott the caffeine battles until they. So I'm like, so what you gonna do is fuck up the numbers for URL's first major deal? Like you love battle rap, URL is the face of battle rap, but you gonna fuck up the numbers for their first major deal where they might. So now they might not get another one, or the other one might be a smaller bag. Where once they've established themselves with this company, wherever they go now, they might be able to bring Avocado with them. So you fucking up work for him in the future, which might be a bigger bag. Because y'all in your feelings about this one thing, but it goes on. Now, if you fuck up the numbers for this, where's it gonna go? Because so you want him back in the fucking local gyms shooting around instead of maybe sitting out a year and then coming back in the NBA? Like, what are you talking about? People don't think. They get it in their feelings about a post and go to wild, and now you're gonna fuck up Wakanda. You're gonna fuck up more work for him. That's why you should have kept his mouth shut. You should have held it down. They're going to double back to you. They got other, like, the crowd is going to come back. It's going to be bigger venues. They're going to double back to you. They're probably going to end up using you once they start making more bread from this. But now you don't fuck up because you want and shit. We'll go talk to our ARP.
Who he got replaced with?
Huh?
Who he got replaced with?
Who Avocado got replaced with? Caffeine.
Yeah. Caffeine's production team. Who, I don't
Caffeine
know. I
is
mean,
who
it might
Caffeine.
outsource stuff.
They're not coming back to him. But they're not coming back to him.
Well,
They may have use him as a host because Caffeine that's a whole other monster. It's a corporate monster.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
But
what I'm saying. That's the thing. Y'all don't.
I was saying they might come back to them for
shit
consulting because there's still aspects of battle rap that they haven't encountered yet. Because when they started this, there were no crowds. So now
there was one event with crowd, and then China unleashed the virus.
Well,
and
was that event on Caffeine?
Yeah,
well, that
Genesis.
was the event that he shot, but he shot that event. So
they did that together.
Like, but what I'm saying, their production team.
They production ran the stream, and he's the one who ran once again the cinematography of it.
But that's what I'm talking more to the cinematography.
You know why they brought Caffeine in? Because Caffeine already figured out how. Like, remember, they were already working with URL, right? And watching them film their stuff because they already had URL on their platform, right?
I'm not sure the timeline, but I think the content being on Caffeine is fairly new, right?
October, the first that when the deal started, and then the first actual event was Genesis.
When was Genesis though?
January this year.
And
they were doing Caffeine in January?
Yeah. And remember that was the first event they did, and the stream was ass, and no one could see the battles, and Chess lost to John and
both know. I ain't watched no Caffeine Genesis. Do I remember?
Did Caffeine film? Did Caffeine film that? The one that
Caffeine was the pay-per-view.
But who filmed the one that it looked bad and shit? Who was the one filmed? Like, who was filming that?
Yeah, because from what you're saying, it sounds like Avocado filmed that one.
It wasn't that it looked the problem with the Genesis event wasn't the filming, it was the stream.
Oh,
the stream itself was it was missing rounds. Like Lux vs. Surf went down for a round, shit like that. That's what the stream was fucked up. The filming, the angles were great. The cameras were working wonderfully.
Wait, Lux vs. Surf happened in January? Wait, what?
No, Lux vs. I'm just saying, these are what I'm saying, like stream issues, because this is something else he brought up in his blog.
Lux vs. Surf is missing a round?
In the stream. If you was watching in real time with the comments and shit, that shit went down for a round. Because I was watching with the comments off and I still had lag.
Because what I'm trying to understand is if you Caffeine already showed that they're having a little bit of issues with their streaming, right? But then you also decide you're gonna let them take over your production as well. You know, if you already
I don't know. That might not have been a decision that was Smacks alone to make.
But what I'm thinking about there has to be a reason for you to risk that. If you're already having issues, and you're willing to also risk your production, right? Because you already know with Avocado you have great production, but you're willing to risk it. What was the package that was offered?
That's what I'm saying. It had to be something. Well, let me ask you: have they been having the same streaming issues in their later content?
The Ultimate Madness shit. What you talking to somebody that don't watch with the comments on? So my streams are always good because I don't have to deal with the real time shit. But the real time shit still be finicky here and there.
Why? Because the comments? So turn the comments off. What the fuck you want to see what niggas are saying about the battle?
Because people got FOMO, people got fear of missing out, and people you can send like
weird, man. Don't they making all these with FOMO? No, we weirdo. What the fuck? I wish I could. I'd be mad when I be watching the Versus shit. That's why I don't watch the Versus shit. Cause you can't turn the comments off on IG Live, right?
No.
No.
Every time I swipe over, I'm in the DMs.
Well, I you know what? I think we should just keep watching because I feel like I don't know when their next thing is gonna happen.
Oh yeah, this isn't the next event is September 19th. That's Summer Madness 10, Mook vs. Briz.
So let's actually, when we watch that, we're gonna come back to this because we'll see what the changes were and if it was worth it.
Why
see
is Mook
mad?
Briz?
Because Mook punched Briz at Summer Impact Reloaded, and
they gotta become a wrestler, man. No, just because he snuffed him, won't get Briz. What's Briz
That's
gonna?
the story. That's the storyline because they was in the 2-on-2, and then
Yeah,
he gets
Briz.
dumped.
Yeah, but every storyline don't need a battle. Like, what's Briz gonna tell him? Well, I mean, machetes is Riz.
I don't really want to get too deep in this battle rap shit with this pod, but realistically, Briz not beating Mook in that room, bro. He not.
And
He not.
keep winning this. And I'm not a Mook fan. I'm not the biggest Mook fan, but Mook versus Briz. What's Briz gonna do?
Briz is very, very mid. He be alright sometimes, and then like he be not alright other times. He be mid.
It'd be long-winded. It'd be like a couple file. It'd be so much bullshit around it. It's kind of like, all right.
You and Mook gonna punch within schemes, within punches, within schemes, within a whole thematic essay, and you just gonna, and in that room with no crowd, and all we have to do is listen, you don't have enough content to beat Mook in a room like that. No crowd?
This is gonna be a boring ass battle. Let me ask you, Sean. You went back. Have you watched Mook versus Iron Solomon again ever in life?
I don't think I ever finished it.
I might have finished it. I know I
watched 3 of them 5 rounds, and then I went to go do stuff. I was outside. That was high school.
He threw Skittles on them. They scuffled. All right.
Yeah, he poured Skittles on the nigga and pulled out a fucking Arizona.
Okay, Mook.
I've been looking for you, Zimmerman. That was bad.
Yeah,
it's
trash.
I ain't like that. Then you rapped for 25 minutes versus Verb in the third. We ain't need 25 of them.
Mook battle Verb.
You ain't know? That was on RBE.
I forgot.
Oh, and also time checks are at 12:45. So fuck it.
Yeah. I've been paying attention. Back to the docket because fuck what we was just talking about. People are really stupid. I swear, I say this to myself like 15 times a day. Niggas think NBA YoungBoy is more influential than Chief Keef, or who was it? Chief Keef, Kodak Black, and NBA YoungBoy. And niggas think YoungBoy more influential than both of them.
It was stupid.
And then there was 2 conversations. YoungBoy being more influential than both of them, and out of those 3, who was the most influential, period. And anything other than Chief Keef is wrong. In that conversation, anything other than Chief Keef is wrong.
I can give you Keef, but living in Florida, Kodak.
See, because Kodak gave the game the money sleeve. The money sleeve and the gold teeth and all that. He brought gold teeth back. Like not no diamonds, just straight gold in your mouth. He brought that back.
He got people with no gold doing this shit right here.
When niggas had when you got 10K in your hand and then you do one of these off your arm. He gave us those.
He was doing that.
Gave us damn near everything.
You have Wicks there.
Op, Dot, Goofy, Stick, Beam.
Yeah, but yeah, Keith probably.
Keith win that debate by far. So I don't even know why is a young boy even in the conversation?
Like Wisconsin banging. It's just.
Why is young boy even in that conversation?
I'm not sure, but yo, I don't know what the appeal. I mean, I like NBA YoungBoy, but like the YouTube shit is on. I can cut my face off. The YouTube shit is his numbers on YouTube don't make no sense. Like
because he has a very strong cult.
Yeah, bro.
His fan base is a fucking cult. I don't know if he know his fan base is a cult.
Wow, bro.
His numbers is retarded. That is true, but having numbers don't mean you influential.
Yeah, no, I just did it. That YouTube shit just baffled me. Well, not baffled. He's talented, but I just didn't think he was as big as he was. That shit was crazy.
You could have astronomical YouTubes.
But yeah, that's not even. I mean,
that you ain't give us nothing.
If we had like the other 2 of us, maybe they would have some pushback. But I don't even see where that argument. Well, as a potential young boy, I don't see where that argument will come. I could see making an argument between Keith and Kodak, but even then, Keith wins just so he's giving us verbiage. He made his fucking enemies hot, like
literally.
Yeah.
Like when you talk about influence, we talk about what you gave us. what have you given us,
Yeah.
young boy? What have you given us? The hell, like
You made a housing
he gave us 4
project in
EPs
Chicago.
with the cover where each
Man,
cover was a quarter of the Broken Heart, and then he gave us an album with the full Broken Heart. That was all the songs from the 4 EPs,
Mhm.
and he gave us every verse. He talked about his herpes.
You really be talking about his herpes in this verse?
Yikes.
Yo, he got like, listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say I listened to Mad Young Boy, so I'm not gonna say it was
I
every
fuck with Young Boy, but I don't.
But
Yeah, I'm not.
that
I'm not. I
nigga
don't have to
he definitely put herpes in a couple of his verses.
I remember the one was like in his blood or something. I remember.
Herpes in my blood, man. That shit got me dying. And then he said another verse where he talked about the bitch who gave it to him. And I don't need to know about your DDNS application. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about his DDNS application. I don't want to hear it. I don't keep that shit.
It's a heavy part of his life.
It is, but
and
when you talk about influence, you have to have given us something.
I'm
So
not
what
listening
did you
to
give
herpes
us?
themed music. Like, what is people doing out here?
Herpes themed music.
What you doing? Like, you sliding like, yo, you heard the herpes bar?
No,
Nah. You're wild, bro.
It
Yo,
was-
bring the herpes ball back.
it was just a part of the big scheme of this.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, once you get to the herpes ball, I'm like, yo, this isn't for me. You're right.
And you know what?
Put on something about drug dealing.
Maybe he was being inspirational that drug dealers can have diseases too. They
I
have
don't know how to use that ball,
Nah.
you mean? I'm not
Nah, this better
outside.
way
Like,
to
yo,
inspire
remember
the
when
trap.
Young Boy said herpes? I can do it.
he was being
There's better way to inspire the trap.
what do they call
Yeah,
it?
there's way better ways.
Courage. He was showing courage. He is
Oh,
a survivor.
okay. So when I'm faced with that verse, I'm like, yo, NBA YoungBoy did contract herpes. I don't know how that. Yeah, you're right. He did. He did.
It just shows his vulnerability.
I could face anything.
Yo, I think the name of this episode is gonna be herpes themed music. I don't know, son. That's a really good title. That shit was crazy. Oh
Yeah,
my
bro.
God.
I'm not. There's just certain music. I don't listen to Eminem because I love my mom, and I don't listen to NBA YoungBoy because their amoxicillin worked for me. Yeah, man. Nah, but
Amoxis.
So what's
for me, my blood clean, but
And
Yeah,
yeah, Cardi B got an OnlyFans.
all right, cool.
And it's $4.99, and she's not showing no ass or nothing. She just going there to be petty and messy. All the shit she can't talk about in public, she gonna talk about on her OnlyFans.
Actually,
That's
smart.
the idea. That's what I've been hearing.
Here's my thing. All right, well, what you just said. If she under the assumption that what she talks about on her OnlyFans will stay private, like you still talking about it in public.
Yeah,
Like,
people
Hey.
lift OnlyFans shit all the time and put it on the internet. Like,
She doesn't care
No.
to get but she wants to get paid for that type of shit. It's smart. If I'm
You
gonna,
talking about it in public, so subscribe to the public.
yeah, if I'm gonna put out my dirt, pay me. Like I could put it on YouTube and make this, but or I could put it on my OnlyFans.
and she said when she tweeted about the idea of making one, she said like, I might fuck Offset on there, I might not.
That's
I
bull-
might go up there to talk my shit, I might not.
I don't want to see Cardi fuck Offset. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not. Listen,
I feel like he.
you
I
guys
feel like he
need
said
to-
Migos ad libs. Why
but
you-
the people who
I don't need the Migos ad libs. Oh my god.
No.
Yo, a nigga doing ad libs in a porn is fucking nasty. That
Yeah,
is
that's hard.
hilarious. That's just,
No, I'm good.
especially their ad libs. Mama, what? Why you calling?
Offset. Nah, bro, don't yell Offset from the back. You're you. What are you doing? Nah.
wasn't it somebody else who did the whole like sex? It was like Love and Hip Hop. They did a whole sex tape, and it
You
did
talking
not.
about Mimi?
Was that Mimi and
The one with the shower curtain.
Yeah.
Mimi.
I think they
Yeah,
have
that shit was
OnlyFans,
bad.
and they actually do that. Like they still do that on their OnlyFans.
I mean,
That's what they're doing.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Is it shower curtain?
Every celebrity
that
every celebrity that gets into the sex work industry, whether it be for leisure or it be because you did some stupid shit and it got exposed in the future for it. One thing is true between all of these instances. A lot of y'all don't know how to fuck.
No, God.
that should be just like bad. It just don't look like it's not. Y'all don't look like y'all enjoying yourselves.
Hey, Blake, let me ask you something. Man, you be
About
watching.
to wild out.
Hold on, you be watching celebrity sex tapes and being overly critical.
Oh my God.
You see,
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm a pessimist. I know why I'm there, but there's always a voice in my head that says this shit trash. You can find something better.
So you be watching, you be like, yo, this nigga stroke.
I don't be like, yo, relax. All right, hold on. Now you gotta relax.
Nigga under me.
Oh
nah.
My God.
Nah. It's gonna be a no for me. Not slinging the dick how I.
Nah,
yeah, I don't approve. I was slinging the dick.
No. I don't really want to have this conversation on the pod. I'm not going to play your game right now because you're wild.
Right? That's all I'm asking. Yo, that's so wild. You can put the porn on. Let me see what he. Yeah, man.
Oh my God, seriously.
You gotta chill. You gotta chill with your bird's nest dreads. You gotta chill.
That's wild.
You gotta chill.
That's wild.
You got to chill. There's a pigeon.
Like, yo, he not even
pigeon in your head right now. You gotta relax.
Logged in the Pornhub to let him know, yo, he not even bringing the heat.
Okay.
That's nasty, sir. Now go ahead. But what you notice? What did you notice?
I'm not playing this game.
Well, man, I ain't mean cut you off, man. Tell us what you noticed.
I'm not playing this game.
The sex tapes.
I'm not playing this game. Back to the OnlyFans shit. Somebody made $1 million in 24 hours. Somebody made $1 million in 24 hours.
On OnlyFans?
Off the OnlyFans. Yes, I forgot her name. I just saw that shit. I forgot the name.
Might make an OnlyFans, son. Balls only. Yeah, I'll make a balls only OnlyFans. Yeah.
No one wants
angles. Different angles for the boys. Yeah, man.
No one wants that. No one wants any parts of that.
You don't know what the people want.
You don't know what the people want.
Support the creatives. Support the creatives. Don't worry about my art.
What's the next topic?
Yeah, okay.
Y'all gonna be mad when I come on here promoting my OnlyFans.
So, Doja Cat versus Nas.
Balls only t-shirts on the way.
Why?
Doja Cat versus Nas. I'm here for it.
But why?
I'm here for the smoke.
But why? I don't get it. But why?
Because on the Nas album, he has a song called Ultra Black. And in that song, he says, we going ultra black opposite of Doja Cat. And then and this song, mind you, the Nas record was made a while ago. Like back when Doja first went viral for all that weird shit she was doing in them alt-right chats.
Yeah.
Then she's aware that song is made from back then. She's aware that this is an old verse from Nas. And she still has a song coming called Nas. And it's an acronym.
Oh, okay. What does it make it mean? What does it mean?
Niggas ain't shit.
Oh, huh?
I'm not gonna hold you. If you are aware that this is an old verse and you still got the smoke, I'm listening. I know you canceled.
You was gonna listen anyway. Shut up. You was gonna listen.
No. I want to hear.
Doja's gonna drop.
What is Doja Cat about to say to Nas? This is still Nas. This is still Nas.
Hey, excuse me. Hey, sir. Don't put your gooch in the camera for me, please.
Can I get a rag, please?
What's going on?
I have to grab some off my bed, sir. Man.
Nah, but how you got up, sir? Don't get up off your bed like that, sir. Yeah, you gotta put your ass in the camera and shit. Like, this grown man.
I can't stand this nigga in bulk every day.
I got kids.
We stray further from his grace every day, you know.
You got kids. You put your ass on the camera to me, man. How I'm supposed to go? I gotta go feed my kids after this. And today,
minute by
put
minute.
his ass on the camera to me, son.
The seconds are counting. We stray further from his grace every second.
Wow.
Whoa. This nigga's crazy.
I got a
it's
hot
Doja
take
Cat.
on
First, we talking about Nas. Nas is still the only nigga who arguably got Jay-Z the fuck up out of here.
Well, see, that's what I was gonna say, because now clearly Jay-Z got the clear W, because look at Nas's beef list: Tupac, Jay-Z, Doja Cat. Jay-Z get the W because of that. Well, no, because Jay-Z made beef with Deshaun Stevenson. That was a low point in like Brooklyn history when Jay-Z made a whole song because Deshaun Stevenson pushed LeBron or whatever the fuck was going on. So that
Hold on, what? That's news to me.
You never heard? You never
What
heard?
song is this?
Jay-Z got a song.
Why you laughing like
Stevenson
that? What song is this? What song is this?
He was on the Wizards side. He had a little spice for LeBron, and Jay was trying to get him on. Yo, Jason, nasty.
Yo,
Jay
what
was trying
song
to get
is
him
this? I want to find it. I'm gonna listen to this today.
Yo, it's on Blow the Whistle. Because, you know, refs have whistle. Yo, I might fight Jay-Z. If I ever meet him, son, I love Jay-Z. Jay my favorite rapper, bro. But it's a lot of nasty in Jay-Z's catalog now that I think about it, son. Blow the Whistle and Sean Stevenson this? Don't do that. Whatever Stevenson. Somebody Stevenson.
Called Joe Budden and Sean Bradley.
And then swear he did it.
No, not even swear he did it. I think at this point he know he did, because every time Joe bring it up, the nigga Jay goes, so.
Nah, but yeah, they said that Jay told him that he wasn't talking about him. But Joe still don't believe him. Neither do I.
And no one with two halves of a working brain should believe that shit. No, because Hov petty. The nigga, he the same nigga that said, I'm spiteful, I'm liable to sign and then drop you.
You don't have to tell me that Hov is petty. He said this shit with that's what I'm mad that way we should put this shit.
Yo, that Pharrell song, we didn't need that. We ain't need that.
We did it, but yo, you know what? I needed it because I needed Jay to drop something. I needed it to be consistent. I needed him to never take his foot off Nas' neck. Watch your mouth forever. Remember what you said? All right. Either way, step on his release every time.
There's better feet you can step with.
Hey, whatever. Step on his release. Listen.
Nigga hit Pharrell for the throw. Yo, Pharrell, what we got in the recycle bin?
Yeah, so if I had a freestyle available, son, I might have dropped some unreleased shit from '97 and step on this nigga's.
Well, you could have gave us Dead Presidents 4.
Yeah, but he said he had dick sucking lips back in '97 or whatever the fuck. So all right.
And he called him a Tabo hoe.
Yeah, son, nigga trying to get my body right. You call me a hoe for it. Okay, say less. God is love on your date. That was the nasty one.
Nah, the nasty one is when he dropped the song. He dropped the album with his wife.
That's what I'm talking about. God is love or whatever. Everything is love or whoever.
Yeah, everything is love. Everything is love. That was
the nasty one, son. You dropped the Black Love.
The two most powerful artists in music drop an album before.
And you know what? Album. That's Black love. When your wife will be petty to your old ops with you, I mean, what else do you need?
Oh, also just updating. So just looking at comments. So John, he says, "Nasty Nas, I'm dead."
Yeah.
Oh, see, Nasty Nas, Filthy Nas. The Nasty J too.
Filthy J. They both filthy.
We
gotta be unbiased. You gotta be fair across the board. I'm a whole Venger.
Yeah, no, I'm not unbiased.
All my inner whole Venger is saying I'm wildin'. And
nah, Jay-Z all day. I like Nasty.
I gotta be fair. That's filthy.
But not Nasty Nas, no.
That's filthy.
Also my boxing trainer.
My Logic explainer. That was nasty, Nas. You shouldn't have said that. Fuck out of here, Logic explainer. What you mean? He hold you accountable?
You 52, you still getting Logic explained to you? You've been rapping about the moon and the stars and shit for 30 years. And the 1-2 left-right man gotta explain Logic to Nas? You been lying to niggas all these years.
The 1-2 left-right man?
Yeah.
You gotta relax. You have to relax one way or another. Nigga said the 1-2 left-right man. Now, speaking of 1-2 left-right man, who's winning? Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. Who's winning that?
Mike Tyson, you asked me. You just creating content? Yeah, it's a dumbass question.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Yo, you got blue and red. Which one is blue? Like, shut up.
Listen, it's been a slow week. It ain't really much to talk about. It's been a rather slow week from what I'm seeing.
Is there anything else?
People. No, there's one more thing on the docket. What are we doing with Dave East? Honestly, what are we doing with Dave East?
Leaving him in fucking Harlem.
Hold on. I want to be factual. Give me I want to look this up.
Though I ain't checked for Dave East since that Fresh Prince trash with Rick Ross. I see what he's doing. I'm not for it. He was trying to cross over. It was nasty. It failed. And now he in Harlem wearing blue a lot.
0 number 1 hits, 1 top 10 hit, 6 songs on the Billboard 200.
What was the top 10 hit? I don't be doing the charts because there's a million charts, son. Niggas be like, yo.
The top 10 hit is Paranoia, a true story. Is that a song? I don't listen to Dave to know. I'm not gonna.
I hate them charts, man. Niggas be like, yo, I'm top 10 on the charts for albums that start with the letter F. Like, shut the fuck up. There's too many charts.
You peaked. Damn. The shit you did with Styles P peaked at 44.
You know we can't see your screen, right?
I'm reading it here. I'm reading the numbers out. The shit he did with the shit. Hold on. I'm about to say these numbers. P2. So I'm guessing that's the sequel to Paranoia. Peaked at 57. The shit you did with Styles P, Beloved album. That's a good album. That's probably the only project of yours I'm a personal fan of.
There's a Dave East Styles P album
called Beloved. Yeah, it's fire.
Oh, that's trash. How many Jadakiss?
It's fake heat.
How many Jadakiss features do it have? It got 7 Jadakiss features.
0. Actually.
Oh yeah.
It's either 0 or 1, but it's not many.
I'm good.
So would you have been not good if it had the Jadakiss features? Like, would you have considered it then? Because it sounded like it's not there. You said.
Yeah, I would have listened to all the features. Wait, hold on. What'd you say?
I'm saying you said you good when I said there wasn't no Jadakiss features. So does that mean you would have listened if they was there?
Yeah, I would have listened to the features. That's the only reason I listened to. I didn't even listen to all of the Nas album, but I only pulled up the Nas album because Fabio was on it.
Yeah, Nas, you don't need a song with Fabio. I know what you did that for.
Yeah, we all know it's nasty. But Fabio washed him up, and then Ferg came, and I ain't even a big Ferg fan. But how you let Ferg eat you up on you?
Yeah, Fabio and Ferg left you. And the thing about Fabio, that wasn't even Fabio's pocket.
It wasn't. Fabio.
You don't even like beats like that.
You let Fabio try shit on you. That's where you at with it now.
You let him try shit. He
trying out flows and shit on you.
That nigga experimented on you. Good Lord.
Yo, imagine you get the Nas call. Yo, Nas need a feature. No, nigga, the fuck? So niggas can fall asleep before my verse? I'm glad I listened to it late, but I got good sleep on that shit.
I listened to that shit at work and forgot.
See, you fucked up. Now you got to write up.
I forgot.
Now you got to write up for sleeping in the break room.
You fucking hilarious. Wow. All right, hold on. There we go. This is what I was looking for. All right, cool. First album peaked at 11. Survival, Dave East, peaked at 11. Beloved with Styles P. Okay, so Billboard might be lying, or Wikipedia's lying, because that shit peaked at 70.
Yeah, that's what matters.
That's nasty. That's nasty. I don't want to touch that. I don't want to read no more numbers. That's nasty. Nope. And then your new album just did 17K. What are we doing with you?
Yo, 17K, bro.
17K. And here's the thing. You're signed to Nas. Dave East is signed to Nas. I'm not surprised your album did 17K. Your marketing budget went to his album.
No, his album did because Nas picking the beats. Like, yo, you want African Chants in the back? Nas, no, I don't.
I think it said African Chants.
You don't think about saying, just whispering. Yo, Nas, no.
Oh my God. What?
Yo, you want to be a gun again? No, nigga, shut up.
What? Nah, that's filthy. African Chants? Nah, that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Brooklyn fell.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, we've been running this shit for quite some time. We just got back though.
Yeah.
Like the South had it for a minute. The Chicago, them Chicago niggas had it for a minute. YG had it in Cali for a couple summers.
I don't know why. Nobody else had it. Which region has a Jay-Z? Louisiana got a fake Jay-Z. Master P put his face on T-shirts and shit, and they be like, "Yo, he's an entrepreneur." Shut the fuck up.
Can we talk about Master P real quick? Because like, have you been keeping like, have you seen the headlines and shit?
Yeah,
have you been seeing the headlines and shit on the Master P? Like how Soulja Slim family don't fuck with him, and Corey Miller family don't fuck with him, and all the
cold niggas. He made his money, and I mean, I'm not knocking, but he made his money from just the report, and even from before this, the reports from his family about how he. But I mean, you guys see both sides. I understand people calling you for money a lot, but that doesn't mean cut off everybody that needs some assistance from you, especially like your mother and shit. I mean, now he made it like a blanket thing to just say no. To where like your mother, well, from reports, your mother was buried.
He was telling people not to answer his pop's calls.
Yeah,
telling
like
people said he paid $700 for the dress his mother got buried in, and then it wasn't even a $700 dress, and
it was
he didn't
a $90
even
dress. They said
didn't even pay for it. You let the family house stay half burnt down.
Yeah, say
living in a half burnt down house.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I know, like your mindset is you work for it. But it's your mother and shit. Like at this point, they've lived past where your lesson will reach them. Like you can't tell like an elderly man and an elderly woman, yo, you should have worked for it. Like you got that. They work for you. I mean, but I don't know his family dynamic, but it's not something. It seems nasty. He seems to have like a blanket no where money's concerned. And I mean, I never had that much money, so I can't think about the stresses of it. I can't comment on the stresses of it, but your mother shouldn't have been buried in a $90 dress, and your father shouldn't be living in a half burned down home just for health reasons. Even if you are stringent about your money, then at least get him a little house. Like you don't need a mansion, but you shouldn't be living in a house that's half burned down, so open to the elements and shit from what it sounds like. That's nasty. But they've been saying Master P was nasty from before. This shit is coming back. And then how he's talking, it's like he thinks like the reports from before don't exist. So probably think people forgot. I guess most people probably did, but that's just always been his bag from what I gather. I don't know if people
I'm gonna do a little bit more research on this shit because it's filthy. If it's true, it's filthy. If it's true, it's filthy. I don't really know what else to say besides if it's true, it's filthy.
This is certain, like, it's loyalty you show niggas. Like, I mean, even if you think he's wrong.
Like we were, this big mama. This mom's, bro.
Well, I'm talking about murder. Murder, like, even if you think he handling things wrong, it's just, that's your brother. You know what I mean? Even if me and my brother fall out, and I think he might have handled a situation wrong, especially if I think he's innocent, I'm not going to teach him a 25-year lesson. Like, yo, well, sit. Like, especially if you think he's innocent. He seems to think that he's innocent, but because of his lifestyle, he deserves where he's at. That's fucked up. You tell people stop answering this man's calls. I don't know if you've ever been down, but that's like all you have at certain points. You know
you're telling people to not answer.
Not answer his calls. I mean, that's your lifeline to the outside, man. You can hear like the background and shit. You start picturing it, and you like on that phone, you might forget that you locked. You know what I mean? So
even if it's only for like a couple minutes, it's fleeting.
Even if it's only for a couple minutes, I turned around from that phone and started crying. Like, damn, still here, huh? But that's the nastiest part. You telling people not to answer his calls. He's down for however long. Don't answer his calls, so now you're in there alone, innocent, as y'all think. So now you telling people leave him in there alone and innocent. His brother's a fucking millionaire and won't help him out. Like it's fucked up mental space when you locked up. That's fucked up, bro. Hey, you be talking about mental health and shit, but what you doing to this man and your family? Now you got people in your family that they don't have it, right? And they mad at you, but you got so much money to where them being mad at you is also like an insecurity because it don't matter. So now you're like, yo, fuck this nigga, you don't even give a fuck. So now you don't even have the satisfaction of getting that off because he's elevated so much higher than you. So now it just looks like you hating on a millionaire where you might have actual like legit grievances, but because he's where he's at, so that right there turning into now you can't even talk about your issue with him because it's just gonna sound like you hating on him. And so all that feed into your anger at this person, and then they have him turn around, start bullshit, your mom's dead and shit. Like that's fucked up, man.
Yeah, nah, it's no good. It's no good. It's a terrible conversations to have surrounding your name. You should, if I was him, I'd address this. I don't know how.
You addressed it wrong. No, you addressed it very aggressively. He kind of put blame on his brother. I mean, yo, we looked out. He don't blame them. How you know who he blame? How you know what he do when he lay down his bunker night? You don't talk to him. So how you know who he blame? All you know is that he's mad at you because that's where it's directed at. When it's at you, he's not going to be mad at you and then talking to you about other people he's mad at. So you can't say that he's not mad at these people. He's locked up, and you are his lifeline. You're the most well-off person that he knows. You know what I mean? Like, you got people that's fucking in the hood helping him, and his brother's a millionaire. Of course he's mad at you. You can't equate that to being mad at the people that got him in the situation he's in. Especially when they didn't do it like maliciously. They was handling what they was handling from what it sounded like. It's not like they was like, yo, finna set C Murder up tonight. They just doing what it was they do. Whether it was, I mean, it's still violent, it's still legal, but they weren't maliciously like, yo, set C Murder up. So he might be upset about it.
That wasn't the name of the game.
Did me foul.
Yeah, that wasn't the name of the game. Let's make him a fall guy. That was.
Yeah. So you can't expect that type of anger. Like, oh, I was made the fall guy anger at these people. I mean, I'm sure there's resentment. I'm sure there's anger, but the way he making it seem like, it's just a nasty. It's how it read was nasty. The whole how he handled it. Just he tagged Monica.
Another thing. Just before we get up out of here, because we spoke about the Lauryn Hill shit last week. Niggas have been ripping Lauryn Hill ass apart on the internet too. That's another thing, because they saying what was the shit I seen? I saw this. What was it? Yesterday or the day before? Niggas said y'all talking about what Lauryn Hill said. Like Lauryn Hill ain't sleep with a married man, have an affair, get pregnant by this married man, and then
I saw that. But I saw the response to it. I mean, she's still, her music's about uplifting. You can't be like, yo, you trying to help people, but you live wrong. Most people that try to help people aren't living by that advice. They just want to see somebody actually do good or where they're failing.
Yeah.
So you can't be mad.
I'm telling you this because I want you to be better than where I am.
Yeah, do better than me, be stronger than me, be more willpower or whatever. Yeah, you can't be mad at her. Like, that's nasty to try to vilify her for what she went to and how it made her view or how it made her want to be. You know what I mean? Because it's still good music. It's still uplifting music. You can't. And it's like the Jordan, what's the boy from Black Panther? Hey Auntie.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. I was gonna call him Jordan Peele. That ain't. When he was
Jordan Peele is hilarious.
When
Call
he
him
was
Michael B. Jordan
defending,
Peele is hilarious.
When he was defending Meg Thee Stallion, and then people was like, yo, but you got a white woman. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with this? It's the same thing.
Well, the two are mutually exclusive. They don't correlate. Yeah. Like,
it's the same thing with the one. Like,
they don't correlate. I can have a white woman as a black man and still say we need to protect black women. But then I understand where black women come from when they're saying. But then I understand where black women come from when they saying how you want to protect black women when you won't date them. Y'all, but then y'all can't confuse
but that's what I'm saying. I protect women I don't date all the time. Like, you're not dating every woman. You're not dating every black woman. So you can have one black woman and still protect black women. You're not dating that one. Who I'm dating, no matter who I'm protecting. I could be walking with a Filipino chick. If I see somebody fucking a black woman, finna get off. Does that mean that we in a date now? This ain't a movie. I don't win her because I beat this nigga up. Like, go, all right, you good? I don't do interracial relationships. I won't say I don't believe in it because that's a stupid sentence. It's a thing. So not believing in it is weird. But I don't do interracial. It's not my thing. But yeah, to say, yo, how you say, like, I'm every black woman I protect, I want to be dating anyway. What the fuck are you talking about? I could be single and protect a black woman. How you gonna protect her? You're not dating anyone. Like, what the fuck is you saying? That's just stupid, man.
That shit is not, like, that sentiment is stupid because, like you said, I could be dating a fucking Filipino, Japanese, fucking Russian bitch. I could still protect people I'm not dating, but then also,
exactly,
niggas, like, Meg could be his sister. Like it don't gotta be Meg. It could be his sister, his auntie, your sister, your auntie, your fucking cousin. So so by that logic,
if somebody beating up his mom, he can't do nothing.
If you're gonna sit here and say you can't protect black women when you're not dating them, or how you gonna be the voice of protecting black women, how you gonna speak to protecting black women when you won't date them? If that's the logic you're gonna go with, then, like I just said, it could be your cousin. By that same logic, that type promote incest low key, because, like, it could be somebody you're related to. It's not about the relation between you and the person.
Even away from by that logic, that means you think that I can't protect my mom to one side. Like, if I'm dating a white woman, so something happened to my mom, I can't protect her because I'm dating a white woman. I get what you said. Like, I got family, I can't protect them. So now if I'm dating a black woman, I can't protect my family because I can't date them. Like, what are you talking about? To correlate those things. But to bring it back to the Lauryn Hill thing, I said that to say, like, niggas rap about gangster shit all the time and don't be on that shit. And they'll be as mad. Why are you mad at Lauryn Hill for uplifting women through her struggle? Like, in spite of her struggle, I mean. Like, and not even a struggle. She was fucking. She was a grown woman. Why people care who she was fucking? That's nothing. I mean, it might be funny, like, within the confines of their group mates and shit. I understand maybe the moral dilemmas of it. But I don't even think. No, there was a married man. No, that's City High. That was the group mate shit. That's a wild story. You should unpack that one.
Oh, okay. We might talk about that next week because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
City High, what would you do if your son was at home?
Oh, that's filthy. That's nasty.
Yeah,
that's nasty.
They broke up.
I don't know that song about City High. I don't know that. I don't know that. Like, that's not how that correlates to me. Like, you say City High, that's not the first thing that popped in my head. Yeah, you say City High, that's not the first thing that's gonna pop in my head.
From We Should.
Yeah,
Freestyle Unity was terrible.
That's nasty. That's yeah.
That Lauryn Hill shit is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid shit.
Yeah. We pretty much ran through everything, and I'm tired of trying to freestyle.
I want a new segment.
Pad runtime.
I want a new segment called "Let Me Tell You Why You Stupid." My nigga, that's stupid every week.
Do you want to start that segment right now? We got 9 minutes. We got 9 minutes. You can start that segment right now.
I'm calling everybody stupid. Right now. I don't think I left anybody out, man. I think I called everybody stupid. I want to call stupid. But next week, I'll find something.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. This week, it was the niggas that was mad about... I did it. It was the niggas that was mad about avocado. But I didn't do it. But that's who was stupid this week. The niggas that was mad about avocado. Like,
the niggas that was mad about avocado and the niggas that called Megan Thee Stallion a snitch. I think. Should be in the same...
yeah, them two.
I think they should be in the same bracket. I don't have an opinion on it outside of that. But, yeah. Nah. Y'all dumb.
You seen North tried to sit down with avocado?
Oh, yeah. North tried to link Avo, and Avo said I'm good. And Avo said I'm good.
I was like, I'm good. I'm good.
How you good?
The man.
You don't get to be good on Norbs, but then complain about caffeine not calling you back. I'm sorry. You don't get to be good on Norbs and then complain about caffeine not calling you back.
But I was telling somebody that it might not even been a loyalty to URL shit. He might just not like Norbs. Norbs is a dickhead. There's a lot of niggas that just don't like Norbs. Norbs one of them niggas, like, I don't know, like, if you ever work, like, well, I guess any, like, menial labor, like, menial job or whatever, when a nigga get when one of them pussy niggas get the manager position and go to wildin', that's who Norbs was. He got that PG shit and went to wildin'. He a fucking dickhead. A lot of niggas don't like him. I wouldn't have fucking interviewed him either. Fuck we gonna talk about? You being an asshole? You trying to fuck your friend's old lady and you married and he the face of y'all fucking thing? Idiot. You could have got this bag. You fucked yourself out this bag a couple months before caffeine threw the big bread. Idiot. Dumbass. I don't know.
Dude, this COVID shit not gonna last past 2021. It's not gonna last past next January. It might not even make it to January the way shit look. So yeah, you might have cut off your nose to spite your face.
They said caffeine gave him like 110 million or some shit like that. I don't know. You know them numbers be skilled, but if they
the 113 million shit.
Yeah, I mean that number might be off, but I'm just saying if they threw a bag of some sort, he already missed out.
Yeah, just because
like cut like Chino.
Just because it is.
Exactly. You talk too much. And Karma got up to him. Look how Karma brought it to where you lost your shit a couple months before all the work you put in would have came to fruition because of who you are. You're a nasty person. You derailed a lot of people's dreams. You fucked up a lot of people's careers for petty shit, playing politics and fucking high school shit, popularity, and now look who you are. You're on camera crying about the URL and they let you rock. For a long time, you were
crying boo-hoo.
Let you rock.
Crying boo-hooing.
Fuck you, man. Fuck that nigga, man. He hurt like friends of mine. I mean, he hurt friends of mine on his bullshit. Fuck no. He a coward. He a nasty, insecure little man. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Nasty.
I don't got no outro music this week. I ain't figure it out. Send submissions. I'm gonna make an email for people to email submissions for like outro music and shit to get played or whatever. I think we're done. There ain't nothing else to talk about. I think we're done. I'm out of shit. I don't think Sealy got anything he want to address last minute. So Teresa, I don't think you got anything you want to address for real. So
we ain't telling them our co-hosts. Oh yeah, we did. One's essential.
Yeah, we started with that. One's an essential worker. One is down. One is out of commission. Get well soon, Imperial, and Jamila's a essential worker. So she's working.
Oh yeah, school. Yeah,
school's starting back up. So yeah, this was episode 2. I hope y'all enjoyed. Where's my fan? My name is Blake. That's Sealy. Sealy's probably one of the best co-hosts I could ask for. Honestly, no funny shit. You niggas hilarious. Like,
I mean, you're pretty cool too.
They're hilarious.
Like your pants selection is wild, but I mean, other than that, I don't know.
Yeah. We fall further from his grace every day, Sealy. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the last thing I'm gonna say. We stray further from his grace on an hourly basis. Shit. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what else to talk about. I think I'm done. Ain't no sleepers.
This nigga don't know how to say. You want to say bye so bad.
I don't want to say bye. I just don't know what else to talk about. No,
bad.
You know what it is? We got 3 minutes left. I don't like the idea of cutting 3 minutes early, but at the same time, ain't shit else to talk about.
Sealy so bad. Yeah, do that.
Fuck it.
Yeah. You want to wave the camera.
We done. Yeah, bye. We done.
Yeah.
Au revoir. That's it. Word. Fuck it. Ain't nothing else. Word. Bye.